Hello there, gorgeous ones. How you doing? Rosanna Rosie Glow Hannes here, and I'm really excited to share this book with you because guess what? I got a chapter in it. Yep, it's got my name there. Rosanna Hannes. It's my new name. I'm going to read you this chapter because ultimately it just explains everything. You know, if you've been wondering what I do, here I am talking about being a galactic healer, a channel of divine grace, a teacher of multidimensional consciousness. What does this mean? Well, this chapter tells you all about it. And as I read it, notice how your body responds, because I know there's a lot of star seeds on this planet that are waiting to be activated, to move out of their heads, into their hearts, and receive their soul blueprint downloads. And that's exactly why I'm here. So sit back. It's about 10 pages. I'll read it with flow and flair, and just notice if you recognize yourself. Now, actually, just before I do that, I just want to say that this book, Women Leading in Our New World, is compiled by the lovely Jo Baldwin-Trott, and it's in support of Soul Sisters empowering people. There's actually a charity called Soul Sisters and Soul Brothers, and this is to do with coming out of abusive home situations, relationships, etc. So I'm really happy to support this cause, and also to support the idea that women leading in the new earth is a good thing. I know at this point we're very much moving into gender fluidity, and identifying as male or female might seem very unfashionable. I don't mean to offend anyone, but as a woman here, reclaiming my power to lead, to know that through my own self-nurturing and self-nourishing, I can support that modeling in this world. That is what makes my heart sing. And this is an amazing book compiled by, I can't remember how many chapters there actually are in here, but we have many chapters, all written by different phenomenal women sharing their concepts of women leading in our new world. And we are co-creating that world, my friends. Starseeds are here to co-create Paradise Earth. I'll say no more. I'll start reading. Remembering You Are a Starseed by Rosanna Rosie Glow Hannes. I'll embellish a little bit, just go with me on this. Ready to stop apologizing for yourself? You're not who you think you are anyway. It's time to get that desire fire burning, sister. Show the world just who you are. It all looks good on the surface, right? But you probably wake up at night between 3 and 5 a.m. wondering what else there is to life. How would it feel if you stopped being so darn busy, keeping everyone else happy, and just did you? Just who do you think you are? Ask the voice in your head again, the familiar pointy finger speaking. Let me show you who I am, said the little bright light inside, ready to shine brightly. Firstly, you are not your personality. You learned your personality from your time in the womb so that you could survive the world you were born into. Yep, you learned the attention-seeking tactics of your mums and dads from conception. Anticipate the needs of others? Tick. Put others before me? Tick. Be nice, thoughtful, considerate? Tick, tick, tick. Get sick or injured when it's all a bit too much? Tick. Codependency? Tick. But what does that actually mean? It means you will commit to staying small, to not rock the boat, to prevent people from feeling inadequate around you. Consider the marriage vows: to honour and obey. But you are not the roles you play. Frustrated wife, never good enough mother, once upon a time lover, too busy friend, seething sister, worried daughter. I've got my shit together but secretly anxious boss, hypercritical peer, well-meaning but resentful volunteer. You are not the opinions you've learned to regurgitate, to sound interesting, well-informed, educated, but not too rebellious. The playground chat, the dinner party chat, the coffee break chat, all nicely influenced by everything around you, dressed up as you actually choosing what you tune into. But choose from what exactly? A pre-laid menu of more of the same, dressed prettily in different outfits. You are not your body or your mind. You are not your past traumas and memories left behind. You are not the secret fantasies you dare never share. You are not the one apologizing and pretending that you care. Then just who are you? Now is the time to tell the world. Speak these words out loud and feel them in every fiber of your being. I am multidimensional. I am wild, audacious, raw, compassionate. I am all my shadow and all my light. I am so darn raw that if you saw me strip the BS away, you'd literally be blown away. I have the mighty power to turn to that pointy finger and say, want to know just who I am? Move out of the way. I'll show you me stripped of my ego identity, all that struggle and lack conditioning, all the self-limiting beliefs and constant belittling. I am my soul. I am infinite love light. My body is ancient. It carries the cellular memory of my bloodline ancestors, but it is not me. It is a part of me, a transient suit to house my eternal beingness whilst visiting this planet called Earth. And what am I really doing here? I am here to awaken passion within me and leave a legacy. I am a droplet in the ocean of love, a unique divine spark, ready to awaken compassion within my own heart. This all sounds lovely, but just how do you translate this into your perceived reality and the day-to-day 7-Eleven autopilot setting? It is simple. Everything around you is you. And that's the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's all random. Yep, random. You're here, a droplet of consciousness in a random game of existence. The point of the game? Experience. So what do you want to experience? This is subjective and what you get to read, think, and feel into and explore. What do you want to experience next? Call it in. You see, this game of life, it is all about asking questions rather than having the answers. We were all born egocentric and we die egocentric. This means that as far as we are each concerned, the world does revolve around each of us. So does the universe. If this is the case, what do you want to do with this knowledge and wisdom? What changes do you want to see in me and in the world around you? What is the most audacious way you can go about co-creating this that is most enjoyable, graceful, and easy? The most fun expression of your gifts? These are the questions you want to ask yourself, but don't expect answers. Allow confusion, not knowing, doubt, fear, anxiety, and all of that to surface. Let it all come out. That's all the BS that usually stops you from going any further into your self-identity and inquiry. Ask yourself, if I wasn't scared, anxious, doubtful, uncertain of myself, what would I do? Hint, usually the stuff that really upsets you, that you get so caught up in and just can't understand why nothing is done about it. That's a major clue as to what you have come here to contribute to. But, and this is a huge but, your self-sacrifice is not required. Yes, read that again. Your self-sacrifice is not required. And by that I mean quit the martyrdom. Stop suffering for everyone else. Now, quit that shit. It's unbecoming, unnecessary, and downright counterproductive. You are designed to thrive, so get aligned with thriving. This is your duty. How? Let's go back to this idea that you, that me, that we are all. We are everything. Then your job is to master your own universe. Make it what you want it to be by resisting no thing. Yeah, allow it. Own it all. Especially what you find most difficult to swallow, accept, and identify with. The sooner you do this, the faster we all get liberated from our suffering, which is largely self-imposed. Do I mean lie down and be a doormat? Hell no. And heaven, yes. Translated, We need fear no thing. No thing has power over you, me, or we. Your soul transcends pain, death, poison. Therefore, you are invincible. If you live from this space, then what? Do you speak your truth? Do you call a lie, even if it is you doing the lying? For you are everything. Tidying up our own inner world, landscape, back garden. What would happen if each of us did this? I have a process that I live by. This helps me to have fun in my interaction with the world around me as I claim my higher self and sovereignty. Put your soul in control. This is step number 1. Ego programming does not run your life anymore. All you do is say every day upon waking, peeing, and brushing your teeth, I am putting my soul in control. I am surrendering to my higher self who already has what I want. Step 2, set your intention. Why? Why do I want what I want? Check in with your soul and ego on every new thing you intend. Get clear on why you want it. Step 3, align all aspects of your life within your conscious control with your desire. Even if this is only 10% of the power of you, it's so darn powerful to take inspired action. Step 4, subconscious detox. Detox the parts of you that don't want what you consciously desire. Those that will show up and say hello. Meet and greet them. Use the tools you have to embrace and entertain them. Up level if you need to by employing those who have what you want to show you how to co-create it. Blind spot discovery and fine-tuning. This is step 5. Where is your current consciousness at? What is showing up for you in your life? And ask if either supports. Sorry, here we go. Blind spot discovery and fine-tuning. Where is your current consciousness at? What is showing up for you in your life? And ask if it either supports or seems to contradict what you desire. The process of aligning with the birth canal to your desires takes refinement, discernment, and practice. Step 6, final step, and this is very important. Self-mastery. You've nailed it. Now teach what you have mastered to those who wish to learn. What if you used these steps to help you orientate through everything that seems too much to fathom? Tricky relationship with your team? Tick. Lacking inspiration for the future of your business? Tick. Need to spice up your love life? Try it. Not sure whether to stay or go? Try it. Look in the mirror every day and decide who you want to be. You chose to be here today in this body, this life. As amazing or as shitty as it feels, breathe it in. Give yourself permission to rewrite the story of your life and then get on with living the new one. Your soul chose your earthly curriculum. Why? So you could remember that you are a starseed, reclaim your power, and learn to co-create your soul's desires. Love up the past, raise the consciousness of humanity, reshape the future by transmuting painful bloodline memories. This is how we reunite with Source. All that is, all that was, and all that ever will be. Now that is the end of the chapter. I'll just share a little bit about me and then where we can go from here. So Rosanna is the maverick behind the Star Peace movement, which seeds positive narrative into the collective consciousness of humanity throughout entertainment and media. As her soul frequency rosy glow, she channels divine grace and delights in activating multidimensional consciousness in awakening starseeds. In particular, those with a burning passion for world change, who create the storylines we watch, read, and listen to, and all the helpers and the creatives that are here to support the building of the new earth. Her mission is to raise the frequency of the storytellers who already have tremendous power and influence, so they create from their soul rather than their ego wounding. This facilitates the balance of power shifting from external authority to internal sovereignty. Entertainment works directly with the subconscious of the collective, so it is the fastest way to affect change quickly. You heard that from me first. The creatress of multidimensional yoga and coaching, Rosanna empowers those she works with to rewrite their narrative, raise their vibration, and choose to be part of the solution rather than the perceived problem. This is delivered through her one-to-one work with high-profile creatives, her internationally acclaimed signature coaching program, Fearless, Loved Up, and Free to Be Me, it's in print, and her public speaking source code transmissions. Rosanna is a multidimensional success coach and galactic healer who founded the Star Peace movement. Contact her at rosieglow.com, starpeaceconsciousness.com, and rosannahannis.com. It's there, it's imprint, it's real. So this is really, really important, and I'm very passionate about it, because if you do go to Star Peace Consciousness, you'll see that I have this whole idea around the architects of the new earth, the builders of the new earth, and the energizers of the new earth. Now, you might not like the idea of being either an architect or a builder, but let me tell you, this is cosmic, okay, really cosmic. Up until this point, used to run a yoga business, then started to get into coaching and reality crafting. Most of my clients were originally my yoga clients who really trusted me, because I usually worked with them through conceiving and growing their babies and birthing their babies and then helping them with their new babies. So they trusted me. I'd helped them through lots of scary moments. And from this, then the word of mouth developed into the coaching work that I do today. Now, Fearless, Loved Up and Free to Be Me was originally called Fearless, Empowered and Free to Be Me, and this got created back in 2015. It's been running now for about 8 years, because I was beta testing it before that. And basically, I've been told by my galactic teachers that it's time for an upgrade. So I have, for the last year, been very little involved in this coaching program, because I've been working with setting up Star Peace Consciousness and Rosanna Hannis, and setting myself up to work with the high-profile creatives that are ready to shift from their ego programming and creating from their wounded self, their pain bodies, to creating from their higher self and their soul consciousness. This is one of you. Head over to rosannahannis.com, book a session with me, and let's just have a look at what we can actually do, because I am so excited about revolutionizing the entertainment industry. Star Peace is going to be a trilogy of movies. Watch this space. Perhaps books too. Of course, books too. But ultimately, it's about revolutionizing how movies actually work and shifting this obsession with dystopian movies into something completely different. But I'm not going to tell you all of that, because you're just going to have to wait until they come out. In the meantime, I'm on a mission to create Fearless 2.0. So I got the downloads. Everything that I explained in this book is this 6-step process, which I call Co-Creation 101. Now, I can tell you the what, but the how is the experiential journey. And up until this point, I've run it as a 4-month intensive program, but we're extending it into a 6-month program to really give people the opportunity to activate their soul consciousness and live in that divine human form whilst they're supported. We have a membership program after called Rise, which you can only access once you've actually done this deep work with us. And we also have a course called Liberation from Limitation that's specifically for the mind. So if you're stuck there, then that's a great place to start, but you can always do it after. Fearless 2.0 is about clearing your subconscious, aligning your subconscious and your conscious will with your superconscious, your higher self, your soul consciousness. Another thing that's come up since the last year is basically me coming online with what I call soul blueprint activation and early influences decoding. But what I mean by that is pre-birth influences decoding. We're talking about preconception even, and how the beliefs that we actually formed at this earliest point in our lives, where our soul and our human are kind of integrating, actually are both the lock to the door that we want to go through and the key. So we need to discover what are the beliefs that we shaped around this earliest time, and then shift and upgrade those beliefs. So where we'd normally block ourselves because we're scared of our own success and the fulfilling of our own mission, we open the door. We open the way, and there the path ahead of us is. Being audacious, being courageous, having absolute belief and faith in yourself. These are essential tools to master. And this whole program is all about being able to unplug from the fear paradigm, plug into the thrive paradigm, switch your full fuel from adrenaline and fear to oxytocin and love and trust. So as a star seed, to remember your soul consciousness and to not blow a gasket actually doing so, it takes incremental steps. You know, I discovered I was Rosy Glow back in 2014. Later, I discovered that Rosy Glow is the frequency of divine grace and that I am a channel of divine grace. Later, I discovered that I'm here to spread the message through the entertainment and media industry that the light has won in our universe and to encourage humanity to choose this for planet Earth. Later did I discover that Rosy Glow is a galaxy. And later did I discover that the Rosy Glow galaxy holds the maps for the Star Peace codes. If I'd learned all of this 10 years ago, 5 years ago, I would have probably said I needed help. Maybe I still do. But the point is, what happens when your superpowers come online, you become incredibly intuitive, psychic, aware of stuff that's going on. You stop buying into the BS that's going on in the collective consciousness, and you are just working on the deepest level to help create this change in the world. Even though it doesn't look evident in the world yet, you know that you are seeding the foundations by pulling out the weeds and seeding the seeds that are going to help to blossom into the Paradise Earth codes. This is what excites me. This is what I do. So I will leave this here with you. At this point, I am inviting you into either working with me one-to-one or working with me through the Fearless 2.0 program, which we're going to be getting everybody excited about starting by the end of September. Now, I have a team of coaches and experts that I work with. I haven't run this course myself for some time. So if you actually want me involved in your shift and you're not in the place to actually do the one-to-one work, this is your golden, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I will be refilming some of the content because I've gone through such an upgrade myself, and you'll be supported by my other coaches who have also been through this whole process themselves. No one gets to work within the Rosy Glow Galaxy and this earthly business without actually having gone through this process. We all unplug from the fear paradigm, we plug into the thrive paradigm, and then we support others to do that. So if you like the sound to that, just check out the text box below. You'll see where you can purchase the book on Amazon. There is a Kindle edition too. Remember that proceeds are going to this wonderful charity, Soul Sisters. And book yourself a call with me. It might be one of my experts. At the moment, my link is there, but it might not be there in the future because my diary gets super clogged up very, very quickly. And as I am aligning with grace and ease, I don't overload my diary anymore. So want some oxytocin? You know what you need to do. Get in touch, book your call, show up. There is nothing that pisses me off more than showing up for a call and the person who said that they wanted it not showing up. That's just bad form. Don't do that. If you cannot show up, please don't book the call. I'm expecting you to show up. I'm expecting you to have a conversation with me. I'm expecting you to see where you are, where you want to be, and what's in the way. And then if your heart is saying yes, even if your head is saying no, I'm expecting you to have the courage to sign up and to join me on this epic adventure, because the results speak for themselves. Whether it's money, whether it's love, whether it's health, whether it's soul purpose that you're wanting to activate in your life, it works on every level because we go into the foundations of our existence, unplug everything that isn't helpful, plug in the thrive paradigm, and then get all the circuitry of your beingness, your mind, body, spirit, all layers of your energy field, your cellular memory, your beliefs, your neuro pathways to get aligned with the thrive paradigm. Tell me who else is doing that. Don't know anyone. I love you lots. Time to get with the program, my friends. The world needs you to show up as your soul self, you to show up as your higher self, and you to show up as the divine human leader that you are here to come to be. Okay, time to activate it. It's really important. If I'm sounding bossy, I am quite bossy, just so you know. Lots of love. Take care for now. And if you haven't subscribed yet, thanks for subscribing.